everyone to Beautiful Caregivers Beauty Affair. So, have you ever wondered why children around 3, 4, and 5 years old most of the time come home complaining that their teacher beat them up, their friend beat them, and a whole lot of other accusations? I've come to realize that not all those accusations are actually true. Yes, some of them don't really know how to express the real communicate, like don't really know how to communicate properly about the exact interaction they had with that person. So they assume any physical touch is a beat, any physical touch is an injury. It's something because they don't really like it, they assume that it's something negative. There are days where it's actually true. They were actually maybe touched, or whatsoever. But not all the time that those accusations are true. There is this particular child that I've I've monitored for a while, and I've realized that in most of like even if you touch his hand, like he's doing something and you just hold his hand and stop, or like you try to pull him away from doing something naughty, he always start crying and says that, oh, Miss Beauty, you've beaten me. Miss Beauty, you're hurting me. See, there's blood and a whole lot of, and you check it. There's nothing. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing wrong with the child. But just because you touched him, because he doesn't really agree to that, or maybe because he doesn't really know how to explain that you held my hand, or maybe I didn't like the fact that you touched me, or something like that, he will just conclude and say that you beat them up. So if you are a parent and you don't really know your child very well, when your child comes home with such a complaint, I'm sure you'll not take it lightly. You will come to the facility if it's a school, or if like it's a caregiver that is caring for your child. You put all your anger and frustration on that person and the caregiver, and you know either sanction them or whatever you want to do, which is not always true. So please, let's be mindful and watch our kids very well, know them and know how they communicate, so that you don't go about accusing anyone for things that are not always true. But if it's true, you first have to check them to be sure. If there's any mark and all that,